The OnePlus 9 is OnePlus's flagship device for the first half of 2021. It has a Snapdragon 888. The question is, how does its performance compare to a device like the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, which also has the Snapdragon 888? Well, let's find out. On the left-hand side, we have the OnePlus 9 with the Snapdragon 888. On the right-hand side, we have the Galaxy S21 Ultra, also with the Snapdragon 888. So on paper, these two should be fairly well matched. Of course, it now comes down to things like the thermals and the motherboard and the RAM speed and all the other things that each OEM puts inside of their devices, not just the processor. Let's see who's going to be the victor. Is it going to be the OnePlus 9 or is it going to be the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra? And as I said that, it looked like it was OnePlus 9 was the first into the 16-thread test. Of course, both processors here are exactly the same, so it's octa-core on both sides. So there we go. OnePlus 9 was the first into the blur test, of course, the beginning of the mixed CPU-GPU part of this test. So at the moment, a fine lead being held by the OnePlus 9. Not too much, but it is still a lead at this point as we are now into the smoke particle test. What's the frame rate going to be on the left-hand side? There we go, 29 frames a second, 35, 34, so much faster 2D graphics there on the right-hand side. That is a good thing there for the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Does that mean it was able to catch up a bit with the OnePlus 9? Doesn't look like it. It looked a bit slower in starting the 3D test there because the OnePlus 9 is already down to the water and coming to the end of the valley. There you go. It's now into the Unreal test, as is the S21 Ultra, but just a fraction of a second behind as the OnePlus 9 is now making its way through that forest. What's the final time going to be? There, we're at 1 minute 15.8, and on the right-hand side, 1 minute 19. Okay, let's break down the scores and see exactly what happened. So as we saw there, the OnePlus 9 was the first across the finish line, 1 minute 15.8, and then 3.2 seconds later came in the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, 1 minute 19. Well, what happened? Look at the CPU, 33.4 versus 34.7. That's a difference of 1.3 seconds in favor of the OnePlus 9. Things changed a bit when we got into the mixed CPU-GPU. We saw that high frame rate there by the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So it's 18.3 seconds for the OnePlus 9, but 18.1 seconds for the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So a win there for the Samsung. However, when we get back to the GPU, 24 seconds versus 26.1, a difference of 2.1 seconds. So a win in the CPU and GPU department, which means the OnePlus 9 came in first, 1 minute 15.8.